What's up friends, Chook here and welcome back to Bit Heroes. Okay, it is Sunday, which means it is Item Find Day and it is Raid 5 Heroic Day. But before we get on to that, this is a good example. As I was about to start recording, Super Kasoi, I hope I'm saying that right, has asked me, when is your stream? I've had a lot of you asking me when I stream, when I go live and all the rest of it. Now, unfortunately, in Australia, where I live, our internet is really bad, and I can't live stream. I just don't have enough bandwidth to do so. All I can do is make videos for YouTube, which is what you're watching now, obviously. But yes, I do not live stream, which sucks, but I can't do it with the internet I have available to me. I'll get into this, I'll answer him in a second. But on the topic of streaming, there are two streamers that I know, The Division 454 and McProseph, and they both stream fairly regularly. So I'll leave their channels down below in the comments, in the description, sorry, of this video, and go and check them out if you're looking for some live streamers of Bit Heroes. They also make Bit Heroes videos for YouTube and everything else as well. But if you're looking for live streamers, definitely check them out. But yes, I do not stream because my internet does not allow me to, but hopefully we're getting an upgrade to our internet in the next kind of 6 months. And if as soon as I possibly can start streaming, I will start streaming Bit Heroes and a hell of a lot of other games as well. So look forward to that in the future. Unfortunately not. Fortunately not. I don't know if I spelled that correctly. I have a viewer guild. Full of other subs like yourself. Anyway, let's move on. So we are doing our Item Find Raid 5 Heroic Day. We've got the Super Item Find Sunday bonus. We have Item Find runes on, I believe. Yes. It just started. Level 20-ish, I think. Not too sure, actually. I haven't logged into my my alt that made the guild for a little while. So if you have sent me a friend's request or whatever to get invited to that guild, I will log in after this and check it and invite you in if that is the case. Okay, let's do it. No more faffing around. We got Raid 5 and we're doing it on Heroic. Let's do it. Bang. I'm just recording now. I'll speak to you after. Oh, the lag. The lag even in the chat. Alright, here we go. So, we are looking for legendaries, of course. But I feel like I'm kind of due for a mythic or a set piece or something. We've had more of a bit of luck. That's not right. We've had a bit more luck, that's probably a better way of saying it, with legendaries recently. I've got a few and have exchanged them for the luminous stones and everything. And as I mentioned, I wanted to upgrade my necklace or my ring, but I'm holding off until I could fully upgrade it, so I don't waste those stones in case I get a set piece. So, as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure the set pieces from Raid 5, the helmet, the weapon, no, sorry, the weapon, the offhand, the ring, and the necklace, right? So after this battle, if we go to my character, you can see that I've upgraded my helmet and my chest piece because they're not set items from Raid 5. They would be set items from the 350 or 320 or whatever it is, 310, wherever it is, whatever it starts, the trial and gauntlet, which I can't do. So that's why I decided to focus on these two, because these set pieces are from trial gauntlet, which I can't get to. So I thought I may as well upgrade them with legendaries. Next, I have an offhand here and a necklace and a ring for these 3 slots that I can upgrade and max out and get a lot of more total stats out of. But I'm pretty sure that the weapon, offhand, ring, and necklace and ring are the 4 set items from Raid 5. So I'm kind of just holding off until I get one of those set items, and then I can boost all of my luminous stones into that instead. That's the plan. Or a mythic. We'll see. We'll see what happens. If not, and, you know, 2 weeks from now, I still don't have anything, then I might just fully upgrade, you know, my neck or ring or something, just to give me some boosted stats. But no doubt, as soon as I do that, then I will get the set piece of that that slot, and I'll have to break it down, and it'll be a giant waste of materials. But such is life. But yes, that's the plan. Just hoard Luminous Stones until we get a set piece. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm due. I was speaking to a friend of mine on here, Akon, and he has gotten, I think he said he's got 7 set pieces, but 5 were dupes. So, we just used the health shrine for no reason. So I think he's got 3 of the 4 set, but he got like 4 dupes as well or something. So maybe that, what's that? 3 and 4? Yeah, 7. Sounds about right. So he's been really lucky. And I haven't got anything yet, and we were talking about it the other day. We were just having a chat on here about RNG and luck and all that good stuff. So yeah, he said, dude, you due? And I said, yeah, I think I am. So I decided that I am. And therefore it'll happen, right? But it just goes to show that, you know, for 6 weeks or something, we were chasing Driffin. And, you know, it was getting to the point where it was getting ridiculous and it wasn't even showing up and all the rest of it, da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, it pops up and it happens. So, I've had... I would say I've had an increasing number of people saying to me, dude, why isn't this dropping? Where do I get the schematic for this? I can't find the Bobodom schematic. I can't find the Wembo schematic. I can't, you know, do this or that. What the hell? How do I... What am I doing wrong? Nothing. It just takes time. So you just got to persevere and put in the hours, I guess. And eventually good things will come your way. And it kind of is like that. Like, you'll have a dry spell where you won't get anything for like a month or a couple of weeks or something. And then, you know, you might get 2 legendaries in the same trial or something. So, you know, just the way it is. Okay, so shouldn't be too many mobs left in this raid. We should be closing in on the boss fairly soon. My actual raid team hasn't changed in a while, and they've had a lot of upgrades to their gear as well. So they very rarely die before we get to the boss these days. They still die to the boss sometimes, sometimes not. But we usually get to the boss without dying, which is good. And it's the pyramid, so we don't have any real issues here. I'm about to die, so I'll give myself a potion. If I die, it's not the biggest thing, not the end of the world. Just get rid of him with evade. You asshole! That was going to be a 1-shot and a half. Let's just get rid of this stupid pyramid. Yeah, if I die, it's not a big deal because I am the weakest on my team by far, being free to play. So you know. If I die, I don't really care that much. Often I don't even revive myself, but any of the other 4 die, I need to revive them, need to keep them alive. Because we have 2, we have a tank and an off tank and then another tank at the back, so we've got 3 people with mitigation. Then we have Chaos here doing massive damage, and then me doing okay damage. It's interesting, I wouldn't... okay, nothing there. I wouldn't mind it if the devs actually put in like a graph at the end of a raid or something, and you could see who did like the most damage to you know, mobs, and who did the most damage to the boss, and who did the most healing, and who took the most damage, and all that sort of stuff. It would be interesting to see because total score doesn't mean everything. So I was running my raid team for a while. I was running at about 300 less total score, but the friends that I had in there had more mitigation. So yeah, I mean, it's not always, obviously you look at total score and you're like, oh, I've got 10,000 or whatever, like that's great, you know, I've got all this damage. But putting a team in there for 950 or 900, 9,000, sorry, or 9,500 might be better. It might be better to go down in total score if you have friends in there that have more mitigation or have better runes or something like that. So I think having a like a graph at the end of a raid or something like that to show you who did the most damage, who took the most damage, who healed the most, all the rest of it, would help you kind of analyze that a little bit better, and show you, you know, which of your friends are pulling their weight and which ones aren't quite as strong as you thought they were. But I don't know, maybe one day. Who knows? Who knows what they have in store? It seems like at the moment they're very, very focused on mounts. Bringing in mounts as a thing, which wasn't really that long ago in the grand scheme of the game. But then they brought in this, like, fire mount dude. I can't remember his name. I think it starts with X. So that was a 6,000 gem purchasable mount rather than having to earn the 1,000 mount guts. And then since then they've brought in all these cosmetic mounts, like the blubber and the little rooster dude. Not rooster. What are they called? Turkeys. That's the one. So yeah, they seem to be fairly heavily reliant on mounts for the moment, but that may change. They'll probably do a few more cosmetic mount bundles, I would think, because they're selling on like crazy. I've got like a lot of people on my list, even people that aren't like higher levels and stuff, you know, people that just want cosmetics because why not, right? You know, level 50 or something have like this blubber mount and stuff. So, you know, if people are there and they want their cosmetics and skins and all the rest of it, and just, you know, to look aesthetically better than other people and stuff, you don't need to be a high level to benefit from it. So they probably make a mint, man. They probably make so much money off all the cosmetic stuff. It's like any game, really. Like Overwatch with their skins and League of Legends with theirs and all the rest of it. Like, doesn't actually add any benefit to your strength or weakness or stats or anything like that. Just makes things different. But people go nuts for it. And I mean, I definitely put money into to League of Legends back when I played, and bought a few skins for that. I never paid any money for Overwatch, just earned the coins naturally and stuff. And I haven't put any money into this, but yeah, I'm not against cosmetic stuff at all. I don't like pay-to-win games at all. But this game isn't pay to win so much. Like, as you can see, I haven't spent a cent and I am managing to do things just fine. But I think that's due to the fact that you can actually use your friends and guildies and stuff to help you in raids and dungeons. If that wasn't the case, then this game would definitely be pay to win. But the fact that you can use your friends and stuff is good, because then if you do have people that are pay to win, you know, they help you out a little bit and stuff. But it all depends on what people want to do. I mean, they can spend their money how they want. Okay, we've got really lucky. We've got 2 pyramids with the boss, which is handy. Apart from the fact that it attacks a million times. There it is, it's gone. And this will be a cakewalk. So, I think last raid I only used a health potion on myself. This raid we haven't had to use any. So yeah, our raid team is fairly strong these days, which is good. I was running, I did take Chaos out, and I was running 4 tanks for a while, and that worked fairly well, but the damage wasn't quite there, and it was fairly safe, but it just took forever. Like, the raids just took like 10 minutes or more each, and it got frustrating because you just want to knock them out, and yeah, they just went forever. So I went back to this, and it seems to work out. Okay, so it should only be a few more packs of mobs, and maybe, you know, some gold or a chest or something, and we should be able to knock this raid out. Unfortunately, no loot yet, but we have a few more to do. We'll probably do one more for this episode. Keep the videos, you know, nice and on the short side. But yeah, if I was able to stream, man, it'd be so good, because I could stream like everything. I could stream my trials and gauntlets and my PvP and world bosses and farming for familiars and all my raids and everything. And I could basically stream it all each day. But nope, Australian internet is crap. it's not all crap. That we do have a rollout happening of like fiber optic cables and stuff to make our internet a hell of a lot better. But it's just not available where I live at the moment. So they said it's coming in the next 6 to 12 months. So who knows? All right, let's do one more. What are we at? We're at 15 minutes. Yeah, we'll do one more. Shouldn't be too long. So here we go. We're at 15,500. Only, I think, a week ago or something, I was at 15,300-ish. So yeah, a few people have got some big upgrades in the last week or two. Myself included, I managed to max out that chess piece and put myself up about 60 TS or something, or 50 or whatever it was. So a little bit of it was me, but yeah. It's good to have a reliable raid team. It's really good. So we'll knock out this raid and we'll call it a day. Hopefully we get something. Like I said, we're holding out and trying to get a set piece to start upgrading that. But we need more legendaries to break down for Luminous Stones to upgrade those. So legendary upwards, a legendary set piece or mythic, whatever, is all going to be very, very useful. So we'll be happy with the ledge. Absolutely. I still find it bizarre that it lags so much on Steam, because on my phone or tablet, it doesn't lag at all, like at all. But on Steam, it's like, it's terrible. And I don't know why. It makes no sense, because like my computer, is 1,000 times stronger than my phone. Must just be a really bad port of the game or something. And I tried the browser version as well, and that was just as bad. So doesn't matter too much. As long as you get to the final, you get the results. Doesn't matter too much if it lags. It's not like it's a an FPS game or where you need like Twitch reaction skills and stuff. It's just you're watching it automatically do things. It's just a bit frustrating that it's all clunky and stuff. So next episode will be the Thursday capture day, and we will be going for Oxler. So we'll knock out all of the raid 1s. Now, recently with the GVG just finished up, we did get enough currency to upgrade our raid limit to 7. So I now have 7 raids I can knock out each day, which is as a maximum, which is awesome. So we'll do 7 raid 1s on Thursday, and that video will go live on Friday. Although it might be still Thursday, depending on where you are in the world. But the normal schedule that we have: Thursday capture day and Sunday legendary day or item find day. So yeah, we'll knock out 7 raid 1s, and it should be nice and quick. Try and get an Oxler and do a fusion of Oxelroth. Then once we have Oxelroth and we now have Walkham, which we fused with Remrarad. So with Walkham and Oxelroth, once I have those both, then we'll also try and record some trials and try and do the first level of the entry level of tier 8 set pieces. I think it's 310 or 330 or something like that. But yeah, at the moment I can do up to about 290 with just Walkham and Bobodom. But yeah, with an Oxelroth with the 40% block, hopefully that should push us over the line so that we can actually start farming Trial Gauntlet set pieces as well. And then we have the best of both worlds, and we have access to all of the gear, apart from Heroic World Boss. There's no chance we can do that. That's kind of a pay-to-win thing. you need a lot of gear and a lot of stats and procs and set pieces and all that sort of stuff to be able to do Heroic World Boss. It's pretty rough. I could do hard with the right team, but heroic is next level. But there's some good gear that drops out of heroic world bosses. Holy shit! All right, here's the boss. 3 pyramids. Nope, giant tree. So the giant trees aren't that much of an issue anymore. They used to be a bit of an issue because they take a long time to kill, and they actually do quite a bit of damage to the tanks. You can see he's taking a bit of damage, but his mitigation's really good. But they're not that much of an issue anymore. As I've mentioned before, it's only the double robots that cause major headaches. But you know, lucky crits and things here and there and whatnot can definitely land you in some hot water, but we're pretty good now. Okay, so 3rd time's the charm, 3rd time lucky. Let's see if we get something. As I said, legendary I'm happy with, but hopefully something better. And nothing. Oh well. Can't say we didn't try. So we'll knock out this mob. Pack. Get that little treasure that was on the ground there. And that might be it. There might be a few more mobs, I'm not too sure. I haven't been counting or paying too close attention to how many we've fought. But this has been good. 3 raids, and I only had to use 1 potion. And I didn't really need to use it. I could have died and not rest myself. It wouldn't have made much of a difference. So basically, 3 raids without having to use any potions is... I'm happy with that. You can't ask for more than that. I mean, that's the best you can get, is not using potions on heroic raids. There's nothing better. Freaking pyramids, man. They attack so many times. For no damage, but so many times. Alright, there we go. Well, 3 raids. Nothing from any of them. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. So yeah, there we go. Now, as I mentioned, I can't stream because of my internet. But if you wanted to check out YouTube... Bit Hero streamers, definitely check out The Division 454 and McProseph. As I said, I will leave their details. Let's ignore whoever this is, because I haven't got a message from them on YouTube, so we'll just ignore that. But yeah, check out The Division 454 and McProseph. I'll leave their details in the description below, and they do semi-regularly live streams of Bit Heroes and other Bit Hero content as well. So if you go and check them out, tell them Chook sent you, let them know that you've come from the chicken coop and everything, and yeah, say hi from me. Either way, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.